And when we all sing happy tunes and sing Merry Christmas and wish each other Merry Christmas, these children are not going to have a Merry Christmas. How dare we speak Merry Christmas?
How dare
How
you?
dare we?
How dare you? Blank your Christmas. Blank Santa. Blank them reindeer. No, you can't speak it. Wait, what do you mean speak Christmas? Yeah. Is that like, that's brat? I'm not making any promises at all this segment. It's Friday, and I don't care anymore. I feel like Ricky Gervais at the Golden Globes. I just don't care, you know. I don't care. Get your award. Get the hell off stage. I don't care. I don't care. It's the last time. It's not the last time, but. So welcome back to the program, Dana Loesch, bottom of this third hour. So this was a 2017 press conference. What is she talking about? Oh, illegal immigrants. So because you want people to come across the border lawfully so we know who's who, that means you can't speak Christmas. What is speaking Christmas?
You know.
Speaking Christmas, da, da, da. You know, like making Christmas. I don't know.
Like saying, tidings of great joy, stuff like that. You can't.
Fa la la la. No.
Cannot say it.
Deck the halls. No.
Cannot speak it.
Away and no.
Oh, stop it.
Gosh dang.
How dare you?
Jingle bell. No.
How dare you try that?
How dare you? Like she's really mad in that clip. It's from 2017. This was right after Trump announced the end of deferred action for childhood arrivals, the DACA. And she was losing her mind about this. How dare we speak Merry Christmas? Well, my second language is Merry Christmas, King. Yep. Merry Jesus' birth. Merry Christmas. Fa la 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 and all good things. Good tidings to you. You and your kin. So I love speaking Merry Christmas.
Speaking like that. How dare you?
Feliz Navidad. Oh. Definitely don't speak Merry Christmas in Spanish. I'm just saying. She's like really upset over that. But it's crazy that they were so upset. Now, you guys know what DACA was, Deferred Action Childhood Arrival. So if all the people that were dragging kids, half of them that weren't even theirs, remember, that's one of the reasons under Obama, Biden, who started this. Whether you like it or not, acknowledge the fact that Obama started this. Because word got out that, there's some creepy adults bringing some kids across the border. Some of them were the same kids over and over again because they were doing a rent-a-kid. I've been down there. I talked to Border Patrol, and it was amazing. Like, they had pictures of the same kid, like, over, like, a 2-year period. And it was just one kid. They were tracking. Border Patrol was actually trying to monitor the well-being of these children because nobody else was, because they were seeing the same kids. Like, how many daddies do you have? You cannot have 6, 7 different dudes bringing you over being like, this is my son. No, it's not. But everyone was doing it for DACA. Because if you brought a kid over, you would get expedited faster, etc. You get in, and the cartels would send the kid back, etc. Some of the kids that were brought over under this program were able to stay, and then through no fault of their own, because they were kids, and they were dragged by their adults, their parents, and that's DACA was meant to assist them. So the separation that took place at the border, that started under Obama Biden, because they were trying to make sure that these kids weren't being trafficked. And they would separate them for a brief period to make sure that they were their actual parents. And they would try to verify it because they did not want kids sold into sexual slavery. So I will say, at least if you can hate everything about what Obama Biden did, I mean, if you're going to do that kind of stupidity and create a major problem, at least try to do anything you can to tamp down the child trafficking, please. And so when Trump ended DACA, which was like a huge thing, DACA, the Dreamers, all of that, they were trying to push the DREAM Act forward and create a pathway for citizenship for people who were brought here as kids. One of the things that the campaign had said going into 2020 and 2018, there were a lot of Republicans saying, well, a lot of these quote unquote kids are like 19, 20 years old now. And if you can apply for college and do all of this other stuff, why can't we modify at least the law to say, all right, if you're applying for citizenship and you're following the legal pathway to become a citizen and you're being honest about your identity and all this other stuff, okay, then maybe we'll consider you for inclusion in that. But Democrats didn't even want to go that far. They were just like, no, blanket amnesty. They weren't even willing to meet Republicans on a compromise. And regardless of whether or not you agree with that compromise or not, the issue is that Democrats weren't interested in that. They were only interested in blanket amnesty. They were not interested in solving any kind of issue. So that's all at the tail end of that. She's so ridiculous. When she tries to act hard ass, there's, you know how like certain women try to act tough and you're like, really? Really though? And like some dudes too, like if Poop Booty Juice decided to act real tough, would you believe it, Kane? If Poop Booty Juice looked right in your face and said, I'm going to beat your butt.
I would laugh. You couldn't do anything but chuckle in that moment.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? So it's like, and I see her do this kind of stuff. I'm like, really? Don't speak Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Just saying. There was a press conference after the end of DACA. That's where that came up from. I love how all these clips are coming out. It's actually hysterical. The gun control stuff, though, is frightening. And by the way, because the jobs report is bad, right? The latest U.S. job growth slowed to 114,000 in July. Unemployment has jumped. Yeah. Guess who got the blame for that?
Was it Trump?
Guess who got the blame for it, Kane? I'll do multiple choice.
All right.
Okay. So if you're Harris, because Biden is already sundowned in Delaware.
Right.
If you're Harris and you get the jobs report, right, and job growth is slowed to 114,000 in July, we're talking about, right, like in the last month.
Yeah, we have a 3.5-year history of them being in charge. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and you have unemployment inched higher to 4.3 against expectations that it would hold at 4.1.
Right.
Highest level for jobless rate since October 2021.
Man.
Again, since October 2021.
Also,
very important.
More government jobs. Not as many as last month, but more.
But 21. Guess who Harris blames for that? Now, is the answer, since we were just saying you can't speak Merry Christmas, is the answer number one, Santa Claus?
Oh.
Is it number two, Donald Trump? Is it number three, Island of Misfit Toy characters?
Okay.
Or is it number four, I don't know who else it would be.
A squirrel?
Yeah. No, Biden's dog that bites people.
Dog.
Who's to blame for it?
Huh. Wait, what was that first one again? No, I think
Santa.
I know what it is. Yeah, it's not Santa because I know how much he hates Christmas. So, yeah, it's going to have to. I'm going to go with number two. I'm going to go with
And that
B. That is Trump.
And ding, ding, ding. You are correct, sir. What? Did you like our music? It's very high, and we paid licensing for it. You are correct, sir. Kamala Harris has blamed Trump for the latest dreadful jobs report.
How long has Trump been out of office?
Yeah, since 2020. Oh. And again, do you remember what I said? How the highest level for jobless rate since October of 2021. You know what October of 2021 is? It's not January 2020.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's very different.
Yep.
So, like, if you were comparing October 2021 to January 2020, you can't. Because they're not the same thing.
Not even close, actually.
So she literally said in a statement, quote, Donald Trump has failed Americans as president, costing our economy millions of jobs, bringing us to the brink of recession. She blamed him for this. It's his fault, apparently. The jobs report.
Somebody's getting into Hunter's Supply.
Well, he's too big. Well, he may have left it behind. He's with Sean Penn right now. Isn't he Maduro's friend, Sean Penn?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's hanging out with Sean Penn right now. I guess they're like doing blow together. I don't know. But yeah, so she said that it's all Trump's fault that the job numbers are really bad last month. That the jobs report that is out, because so I guess Trump has a magical property to him. He's got this ability to actually affect policy inside the White House, even though he hasn't been in the White House since 2020. It's very interesting, is it not? Yeah. Super interesting. So, I mean, I don't know why she thinks that's his fault, but it's his. It couldn't be the people who have been in office since that time till now. Could not have been them.
Or that additional spending.
Yeah, no. Don't even get into that. I mean, apparently Biden and Harris did not do anything but what Trump did. They didn't add any new plans. They just let it stay the same. They didn't do anything. They just went in there and sat on their hands and didn't do anything for all these years. So that's why they blame Trump, apparently. Now, if you believe that, I don't know if you're in the market for a bridge property, but I have an amazing...
I actually been looking for a bridge.
Yeah, well, I have... there's a bridge that's actually in London that I can sell you.
You know what's going to be horrible is what they do every election year, especially when a Democrat is trying to get reelected, is the Fed is going to commit to lowering rates that they had to raise because of the overspending of government. So now they're going to falsely lower rates in order to make it look as though the economy is doing this soft landing thing instead of an actual crash, which is what we're all to be expecting, honestly.
Yeah.
So they're going to find a way to postpone this crash just long enough so it's advantageous for them to blame it on Republicans.
Yeah, but then if she ends up winning, heaven forbid, let's not have that happen. I just saw a picture that she apparently took with Hillary Clinton. Oh. Save the pantsuits for other people, ladies. Save some of those pantsuits. It's pantsuit 2024. Oh my gosh. Democrats, why do they not have likable women? Hillary Clinton has never been a likable woman. Kamala Harris is not a likable woman. Amy Klobuchar wasn't a likable woman. Big Gretch isn't a likable woman. Why do they have a problem with likable women? Elizabeth Warren's not a likable woman. What is up with that?
Jennifer Granholm.
Oh my gosh, she's not a likable woman.
Janet Yellen?
Janet Yellen.
She's like the female penguin.
She's like the liberal version of the character that designed the costumes on The Incredibles. That's a hobo suit. I mean, why do they not have any likable women on the left?
We started with Pelosi.
Yeah, she's not. It's weird, right? Think about it. Here's an exercise real quick. Think about one likable, amiable Democrat woman. Who do you got?
Give me a second here.
Who do you got? Don't you dare say Kristen Sinema. She left the party. I heard someone thinking that. Kristen Sinema left the party. She didn't count anymore. Can't pick her. Otherwise, I'd give that to you.
Kathy Hochul. No, that's...
Really? Did you just say Kathy Hochul?
I'm thinking out loud. What are you going to crucify me for that?
Oh, my gosh.
Let's see, Lori Lightfoot. No, I guess Lightfoot.
Oh, my gosh. Did a voice in your head say Lori Lightfoot, Kane?
I'm going through all the women on the left that I know exist, and I can't.
You can't think of one.
I can't even think of a close one. Maxine.
What are they going to do?
No, Maxine Waters definitely.
Because they keep saying the future is female, but all their females are kind of some bees. I just got to say.